An old Italian man is dying. He calls his grandson to his bedside. Guido, I want you listen to me. I want you to take my chrome-plated .38 revolver so you will always remember me. But Grandpa, I really don't like guns. How about you leave me your Rolex watch instead? You listen to me, boy. Someday you're gonna be running a business, you're gonna have a beautiful wife, lots of money, a big home and maybe a couple of bambinos. Someday you're gonna come home and maybe find your wife in bed with another man. What you gonna do then? Point to your watch and say, time's up? A man is in his boat out on the lake with a bucket full of fish that he had just caught. A wildlife officer spots him and pulls his boat up alongside. Seeing the bucket of fish in the man's boat, the wildlife officer asks to see his fishing license. The man tells the officer that he doesn't need a fishing license. The wildlife officer looks down at the bucket and says, "You definitely need a license to be catching fish. I can see that you've been fishing today. You have live fish right there." The man says, "Oh no, those are my pet fish. I just brought them out here for the day to enjoy the lake." "Pet fish?" replied the wildlife officer. "Oh, absolutely. I let him out of the bucket and they swim around and play, but when I whistle they all jump right back in. They are very well trained." The wildlife officer scratches his chin, then says, "I've never heard of such a... Well, I've got to see this." The man dumps the bucket of fish into the lake, then calmly turns and looks at the wildlife officer. The wildlife officer says, "Well, call them back." The man says, "Call who back?" The wildlife officer says, "Your pet fish." "What fish?" replied the man.